हाँ ओके, ज़्यादा
ओके,
शुरू।
I request Mr. Suresh Iyer to take over the.
Yeah. Namaskar. I am audible?
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
Yeah. It's very, I have no words to start with, but still, this has to carry on. We are here to express our sincere condolences on suddenly passing away of our colleague, Nitin Vengurlekar, who was like a backbone to SCI since last more than 3 decades. And a stalwart in his own way, always had a helping hand to anyone who approached him, or he was always, wanting to do better and better. A born social worker, you can say. And he has left us little early.
Please mute others.
There's a request to mute other people so that it can be heard properly.
you can mute.
Vivek
Sir,
can.
Mahindra, I feel it is the problem with Mahindra. Mahindra, please mute yourself.
Right.
Okay.
So that reminds me of Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, 23rd shlok. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, na chainam kledyati ko, na shoshayati marutaha. It means na shastra काट सकता है, न अग्नि जला सकती है, न जल वायु सुखा सकती है, क्योंकि आत्मा अमर और अजर है। हम ये मानते हैं।
वाइस प्रेसिडेंट नहीं है, सिंपल छपी अंकल, नो वाइस प्रेसिडेंट, वो लेबल नहीं चाहिए मेरे को। हाँ, आपको ऑफिसर को कब से बैठने का।
शेरबानु जी, प्लीज म्यूट योरसेल्फ। शेरबानु एंड Mahindra, you please mute yourself. Okay. Sherbanu ji.
Hello. Good evening.
Please mute yourself. We have started already.
I'm sorry I'm late. I was here in a program, but I remembered I said I must join you.
Anyway, we have already started, madam. So please mute yourself. Whenever you speak, you will.
Acha, you just started. Okay.
Yeah. Please mute yourself.
How many people are joining? I don't know.
Vivek, you can do it, huh?
I cannot mute you. शेरबानु मैडम, प्लीज म्यूट योरसेल्फ।
मैं बंद करूं, म्यूट करूं मैं?
हाँ, म्यूट करो
और म्यूट ही रखो।
या तो ये जो श्लोक है वो हर किसी के लिए भी सटीक होता है, लेकिन हमारे जो नितिन वेंगुर्लेकर हमारे मित्र थे, सहयोगी थे और सहकर्मी थे, और क्या कह सकते हैं कि वो जन्म से ही ऐसा कह सकते हैं कि वो एक समाज सेवक, समाज के प्रति अपनी संवेदना हमेशा व्यक्त करते थे। एवरी डे इन एंड डे आउट ही वाज लाइक ऑलवेज worried about the SCI and the social work which is being carried out by SCI-India or SCI Maharashtra. He was like a backbone. वो एक मेरुदंड कहते हैं, वो उसके बराबर वो थे। बहुत दुख के साथ ये कहना पड़ रहा है कि हमारे साथी हमारे बीच नहीं है, लेकिन समय है, यही होता है कि जो आता है वो जाता है। लेकिन हमारा ये कर्तव्य बनता है कि जो काम नितिन जी करना चाहते थे या उन्होंने देखा था कि ऐसा हो, उसको आगे बढ़ाएं और सभी मिलकर उस पर अमल करें और कार्य करें, तो ऐसा सही मायने में उनके लिए एक श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित होगी, ऐसा मेरा मानना है। और मेरे लिए तो ये वैयक्तिक एक हानि है, क्योंकि उनको कम से कम 30-35 साल से ज़्यादा मैं उनको जानता था। हमेशा मृदुभाषी स्मित हास्य उनके चेहरे पर हमेशा, और एकदम शांत स्वभाव के थे, कभी मैंने उनको गुस्सा होते हुए देखा नहीं। और इनके ऐसे यूं बीच में चले जाना हम लोगों के लिए तो एक दुखदाई घटना है, लेकिन हमें उससे उभर कर उसके जो कार्य को आगे बढ़ाना है। तो इतना मैं कहकर मैं मेरा वक्तव्य समाप्त करता हूं, और मैं आगे श्रीकांत या विवेक जी से कहूंगा कि या रामदास कस्बे साहब से, अध्यक्ष जो हैं एससीआई के, उनसे निवेदन करूंगा कि अपना वक्तव्य दें।
Vivek, you start with you.
या
Unmute कर.
Vivek, unmute yourself. Okay. Okay, I started with SCI because of Nitin. Nitin was sitting in Sunil's house and he gave me what is SCI pamphlet, and that's how I was introduced to SCI. Then he took me to the Dadar Blind School and we started some activity there. Every Sunday we used to go, we used to meet, and we had a nice core group. Myself, Sunil, Nitin, Prabhakar, Chandrakant, who is no more. Then a lot of other people joined. Banu joined, Jay joined, and then group kept on expanding. And now the new team is there. I mean, this was, I'm talking of 1984, 85, 86, till 1992, I think. And then I was busy with my work and then I came back few years ago. But my starting point was Nitin. And because of Nitin, I carried on, and the entire group he actually carried on. I was almost a permanent kind of treasurer. He was permanent kind of secretary, and we carried on. There were accounting not done kind of um, balance sheet, income expenditure to be prepared. So he held me accountable for that, and then we did for 8 consecutive years the accounting which was pending, and then we carried on. Our accounting was perfect. 31st March was the ending. 1st April our accounts were ready, and then it carried on with the inspiration also from Rupen Sen, and that's how it went. And very um, uh, inspirational personality. I mean, he was the cause not only for me but for many others to join in our core group of that time. So 1980s and 1990s when Nitin was there, it was the actually high point of Maharashtra State Group. And now he called us again along with Prabhakar. And few years ago, 6 years ago, we came back and then restarted our involvement in the group which was already there, but not so active. But now it is active. Now the new group, new committee has come and they are taking over. And it's good thing that the ideals of Nitin have been till now being carried forward. So these are my few words about him, and I miss him because it has been, how many years you can count since 1983, 84. Now we are into 2026, and there was for 10, 15 years not a day when we did not call each other, or not a week when we did not meet as a group. Not only him and me, but also Sunil, Prabhakar, etc., etc. All those core we used to meet every Sunday at the school, and after the activity also we used to be together, sit anywhere near, because we used to stay in Parel and Lalbagh. So either my house, either Nitin's house, and so on. We, beyond SCI also, we had a very nice, friendly kind of a group, and we are still friends. But I now miss him because one of the core members of our friendship is not there. So I am very sad, but this is how it is. So these are my few words.
Yeah. Thanks, Vivek. Now, can I call upon Rajendra Kasbe, the president of SCI, to give his message or homage or condolence messages? Rajendra Kasbe ji.
म्यूट कीजिए राजेंद्र।
कसबे साहब आप अनम्यूट करिए।
Yes, yes. Sorry, sir.
Please, yeah.
Thank you for inviting me, and thank you all of you. As Nitin sir and me, we not met all the time. I think so. हम लोग कभी मिले नहीं, लेकिन उनके साथ जो बातें मैं फोन पे शेयर करता था, हमेशा एक पॉजिटिव वेव जो रहता था उनके पास से, उनके तरफ से आता था हमेशा। और टोटली वो कोऑपरेटिव रहते थे, और हर कोई भी समस्या रहे या कोई भी टॉपिक रहे, वो हमेशा बात करने में बहुत मस्त रहते थे। एक्चुअली 28 को जो उनका देहांत हो गया, उसके एक दिन पहले मैंने उनके साथ बात किया था, उसके एक ही दिन पहले। और वो थोड़ा सा उनको खांसी आया था, तो मैंने पूछा भी था, सर आपका तबीयत ठीक है ना, अभी कैसे है आप, क्या वगैरह? तो बोले नहीं, चलता है, थोड़ा थोड़ा रहता है, लेकिन ज़्यादा बात नहीं हो पाया। सेकेंड डे मैंने उनको एक मैसेज भी टाइप करके दिया। सेकेंड डे पे 3 बजे मैंने एक मैसेज टाइप करके दिया, एंड रामराज सर का मैसेज आया कि ऐसा ऐसा हो गया है, और मैंने पर्सनली उनको मैसेज दिया था, और रामराज सर ने मुझे ये बताया कि 12:30 बजे ऐसा हो गया है। तो मैं आई वॉज शॉक, क्योंकि ऐसा कुछ यही नहीं था। एंड ऐसा लग रहा था कि ये शायद मतलब ये ठीक नहीं, मतलब ये जो न्यूज़ दिया है शायद ये न्यूज़ बराबर नहीं रहे। तो मैं काफ़ी कंफर्म करने लगा दूसरे लोगों से भी कि एक्चुअली ये कंफर्म है, और सर को भी मैंने पूछा, रामराज सर को, कि ये कंफर्म है क्या है, कैसे बताऊँ सबको? तो वो बताने का कुछ ये नहीं हो रहा था मुझे। तो नितिन सर का स्वभाव ये ऐसा था, शायद एक्चुअली उन्होंने मुझे एससीआई में एज ए प्रेसिडेंट करके चुना, एज ए वाइस प्रेसिडेंट करके मुझे सपोर्ट किया। तो ये उनका बहुत बड़प्पन था, क्योंकि वो मुझे कभी उन्होंने मुझे देखा नहीं था, उन्होंने मुझे मेरे बारे में कभी कुछ जाना नहीं था, फिर भी उन्होंने मेरे ऊपर भरोसा किया। सो दैट वाज द वेरी बिग थिंग फॉर मी, आई थिंक सो। सो मैं नितिन सर को जाने के बाद बहुत आहत हुआ हूँ, और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि एसटीआई का वो एक तो पिलर थे, बैकबोन थे महाराष्ट्र के लिए। तो काफ़ी इतना जो हानि हुआ है एसटीआई का महाराष्ट्र के लिए, तो वो बहुत जल्दी भरेगा ऐसा नहीं लगता है। तो ये सारी चीज़ें, क्योंकि हर मुद्दे पे हम लोग मतलब नितिन सर से बात करना है, जो भी डिसीजन लेना है, क्या करना है, उससे नितिन सर से बात करना है, ये सब था। तो मैं काफ़ी मतलब आहत हूँ, और नितिन सर के लिए उनकी आत्मा को, सोल को रेस्ट इन पीस मिले, ऐसा कामना करता हूँ। थैंक यू।
धन्यवाद कसबे साहब।
यस,
आपने बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से उनके साथ, बहुत ही कम आप मिले होंगे, लेकिन फिर भी आपने अपनी
यस,
बातें की हैं, और उनके स्वभाव के बारे में आपने जाना है। बहुत अच्छा लगा।
यस,
तो
या
धन्यवाद आपका। क्या मैं अभी शोभा जी से बुला सकता हूं कि आप अपने बात सबके सामने रखें? शोभा जी।
सुरेश, दिल्ली से शेन राजू और ये उनको भी
मिलेगा, जरूर मिलेगा।
आ,
सब लाइन में हैं।
मैं ज्यादा नहीं बोलूंगी, लेकिन नितिन सर को मैं नितिन दादा बुलाती थी। वो एक बहन की तरह वो मेरे साथ में रिश्ता रखते थे, बहुत आग्रह भी करते थे आओ वहां पे मिलने के लिए। प्रोफेशनल लेवल पे देखा जाएगा तो काफी कुछ उन्होंने मुझे गाइड किया। मैं एक यही बात कहूंगी कि एससीआई इंडिया नहीं, एससीआई इंटरनेशनल ने एक काफी हीरा खो दिया है, क्योंकि उनके जितना पैशनेट जो इतनी बीमारी होने के बावजूद भी एससीआई के बारे में वो दिन रात सोचते थे। तो ही वॉज रियली वेरी पैशनेट पर्सन, एंड उनका पैशन देख के कभी कभी मुझे भी शक होने लगता था कि मैं मेरी संस्था के लिए क्या कर रही हूँ। सो ही वॉज रियली वेरी पैशनेट एंड वेरी नाइस पर्सन, वेरी वार्म पर्सन। सो मैं यही करूंगी कि ताई को जो वहीनी है उनको मैं बुलाती हूँ, उनको और उनकी जो लड़की है उनको शांति प्रदान हो, हिम्मत प्रदान हो, एंड ही विल बी ऑलवेज रिमेम्बर। इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू फॉरगेट हिम। थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you, Shobha ji, for your expression on the Nitin's relationship
Yeah.
as brother, sister.
Yes.
So nice of you. Can I request now CNN Raju sir to share his views about Nitin and his acquaintances? CNN Raju sir. Raju sir, are you there?
Otherwise, OP Yadav ji.
1 minute. Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah.
Please, please, sir, please.
Okay. And really, because I'm also not well, but still, as soon as the death of that great leader was announced, I called our CA Kishore. Why not we do it, our All India system? But in the meanwhile, he said, I'm consulting my president. It is okay. It is fine. Now it is many people are here and who are understanding our Nitinji. In fact, I came to know his voice and personality uh, all these years. He was telling one thing, and basically he said he's from Nanjangoodu, near Mysore. That is a happy thing. A very long time he went there and stayed in Mumbai or something like that. That is most important. And it is too early to die at the age of 66 because I am already 23 years elder to him also. That is one thing. Anyhow, it is good. Our Vivek Patil was telling, say how he was associated with his in earlier days, he was very prompt in submitting the accounts. But today it is very unhappy. Nobody will produce the accounts. This is the sad news for me. Anyhow, it is good. Anyhow, what is the other thing is there? And recently he had a very big seminar in Bombay. He was introduced in a full swing. I was so happy that he was so committed to the organization and international organization. You see, many times he used to produce in a WhatsApp group all the information about the SCI. SCI. That is his more interesting. Anyhow, my dear friends and sisters, I salute, I pranam, and body, I rest in peace. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Raju sir, for and all the best wishes for your health. Speedy recovery should be there.
Okay.
We need you to
I am
complete
still working many projects.
Yeah,
Still, not only this organization, several. That is a different issue. Now,
So-
because last meeting in Delhi, we are authorized the Vedantangal project. Now we are constructing in a big way. That is a good news for everybody. And we are going to make up that property in the name of SCI. That is the more important for all of us. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Raju sir, for your kind words. Now, can I request OP Yadav sir to say his expressions about Nitin's passing away?
Please unmute yourself. OPG.
OPG, आप mute में हैं.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, please.
It's a very sad moment for me. We lost our brother, Nitin, and I used to speak to him not only on SCI issues, but at a lot of other, particularly social work and all. He has been very close to me. And when there was camp or something, some other program in Maharashtra, he used to share, he used to give me brief feedbacks. And he was a real gem. It's a big loss for SCI movement. This is truly speaking. And he was a very great personality. I can share one example. In December 2025, I was contacted by an organization to recommend name, one or two name for facilitation for an award. And I suddenly his name came in my mind and I called him. And I used to say him Bhau, Nitin Bhau. So he asked me how much is your age? Are you am I elder to you? I said when I have started saying you Bhau, so you will remain my Bhau. It's not a matter of age. It's respect from my side. So coming back to the award again, and I said, if you give consent, then I can start processing and recommending your name, and particularly whatever protocol you want to follow. Ask me to comply. Then he said, no, 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 no. I'm a just a volunteer. Don't recommend my name. I'm a simple guy. I don't need any award. I don't need any prize. And they just then almost for 5 to 10 minutes, I tried to convince him. I thought he may not be taking me seriously. I told his backgrounds also and everything. Then lastly, he said, no, 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 not me. So there I stopped. So this is one of the example. I told him the amount also and certification also, but he said, no, 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 thank you very much for your gesture. But I don't work for any award or facilitation. So that is the great thing I can share. And it was really shocking news for me when it came through the WhatsApp. I pray to the God that the noble departed soul remain in peace, and whatever good work he has done, either it's on paper, in black and white, or during the discussion, which most of the discussion had been with the Maharashtra group, my good learned friends. So let us try to carry whatever we can do possibly. My condolence to the dear family, and I wish God that he give strength to the family so they bear this great loss. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, OPG, for your kind words. And you have revealed his true character, what type of person he was by not accepting any award. He was like a true committed soldier for the SCI. Thanks again, OPG. Now, can I request Jay Prasad to say his expression about Nitin? Jay Prasad.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Friends, first of all, my condolences to the bereaved family. Usha, who has taken a lot of trouble in caring about his health. And God may give them strength to bear the loss. If I recollect way back in the 86, I know that I was busy with the Blind Graduate Forum of India, where Mahendra and especially Mr. Suresh Iyer, who introduced me to BGFI. And seeing my activity there, I think Vivek and Nitin, they had come and contacted me and brought me to the blind school, where there was a lot of opportunity for a volunteer to participate. And thereby, I took interest there. And the first assignment for me was race against time, for which I had given my time in and out, and we made it a success. And later on, there were a lot of activities coming lined up. And seeing my active role as a group secretary later on, Nitin had, used a word like, I'm a workaholic. So this is the way he used to encourage volunteers who were doing some activity or who were taking interest in SCI. Thereafter, I took over the saddle and I had many interaction with Nitin, and knowing the past members and their data and everything, I used to collect and make records, proper records, get volunteers. Reading was our main activity. And of course, after the reading, we used to come together for a tea, and we used to have like a big family. We used to have very good interaction, and that's how our friendship flourished. Now, coming back to the recent years, when I came to know that SCI, especially Maharashtra group, was not that active, and I could not defend Maharashtra group, though I was not a committee member anywhere. I was in Delhi, and that point Maharashtra was suspended, group was suspended, and I was so badly felt, and I informed Vivek and Nitin about it. And thereafter, it was Nitin who got so much feelings on why it was suspended, and we took lot of interest and lot of correspondence, not only with nationals but also with the international body, to see that Maharashtra group again comes to glory. And as somebody mentioned, as a passionate worker, he was really working behind the screen, but he was directing everybody and also bringing in more and more volunteers to work with. So to say, I have a lot of remembrance of him, but is suddenly moving out is a big loss to SCI India and SCI Maharashtra group especially. So thanks. With these few words, I take leave. Thank you.
Thanks, JP, for your kind words and your long experience and working with Nitin. Lot of characters came out of that. Now, can I request now Ram Rai ji, these are all old stalwarts of SCI, one by one coming in. Ram Rai ji, can you unmute yourself?
Hello,
Yeah.
am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, and in fact, I can't exactly tell you when I met Nitin. We're all together since, I must say, 1982, 83. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
Vivek, myself, Sunil, Prabhakar, Chandrakant Tikki, Ravi Chaube, Bhanu Chaturvedi, all were there. And our meeting point was Dada School for Pride, where we used to conduct our weekly work camps. Over the period in SCI, so many things have taken place. And Nitin has always remained the backbone of our SCI Maharashtra group. So many things. And our relationship has gone beyond any boundaries of any organization. Nitin was a hardcore social worker. Before we met about SCI and all, he used to teach in some classes for poor people in Lalbagh without taking any fees. And his office was in Himar Taloja. All the way from Lalbagh and Taloja, he used to travel and then teach in Lalbagh. And, I am in so shocked. May his soul rest in peace. Now, of course, let I won't be able to say much, but he is the part of my personality. So we have crossed all boundaries. I remember his marriage. That's a very different kissa, I must say. So we are so close. Sorry, I'm not able to put my words in proper line. But I wish his family to bear all their losses. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ramraj. Thank you, Ramraj, for your old acquaintance with Nitin, what came out. Now, may I request Sunil Pednekar to share his views about Nitin.
Thank you, Suresh. Actually, frankly, I had never imagined that I would be sitting here remembering and talking about a dead friend. It is something goes beyond because I knew Nitin, I think, longer than anybody here would have. We were friends from our late teens, like 18, 19, 17, 18 years old. Because we met, probably Vivek might know, I remember. We used to go to a music class where I used to go to learn the violin and Nitin the mandolin. And that's where we met. And that's how when he himself joined SCI, he came to my house with that pamphlet which Vivek mentioned. And that's how we both joined. The year was 1984, remembering the old days. And then SCI Maharashtra Group, as usual, was always in disarray. So we had to get the house in order, like Vivek mentioned, accounts, but also other things like getting the committee set up and everything. So during 84, 85, we were busy doing most of that. Then came the 1985 International Work Camp at Jambulpada. And that was like a life-changing experience for most of us. It was like, for me personally, it was like a mental, spiritual renaissance in a way. Because that's where we learn so many things, new things, so many different ways how you can look at life. And that helped us kind of bond together. And from there, we started with this almost once or twice in a month visits to Zambulpada's tribal people houses. And imagine all of us, four of us, somebody used to call us crazy quartet because we were, somebody said that why you're doing this so crazy to do for an organization that nobody knows about. SCI. And even after the work, like Ramra mentioned, Nitin was at Poonam Chambers in Worli, and then later he went to Taloja. I was at Sanpada that time. So we used to work and then come back in the evening very late, 7, 8 o'clock. I remember 10 o'clock I used to go and teach at that same place which Ramra mentioned. And after that, about 11, we used to find something to eat and then we used to this crazy quartet. Four of us, me, Nitin, Prabhakar and Vivek, used to mostly stand below Nitin's house on the sidewalk. Yeah. And we used to talk until about 1 o'clock sometimes, until Nitin's mother would come in the balcony and shout at us, "Come on, it's too late." So that's how it started. Yeah, that's how it went. And it was even then we had some differences, of course. I was like a dreamer. Even Vivek to some extent, but Ramrai to a much more extent. I think that we used to think about the world peace, and all these big concepts. Whereas Nitin was very practical. His focus was only on local, real grassroots worker. And he brought so many people in SCI, not only me, Vivek, but also I think Shrikant, right? Shrikant and all his Shrikant's brothers and cousins. And so many others from Lalbagh area who joined, Babu Shirodkar, few names even I now forget. But many people joined because of him. And so that time, if Vivek, some months ago, found some old documents, which we used to publish a magazine called Dialogue, bi-monthly. And if you can read, if you get a copy, you should read, because in that you will see that there were so many volunteers who joined and there were so many activities going on. almost every month we had, every week almost we used to have something or the other going on. And of course, the other blind school weekend camp was always going on. So Nitin's passing was so sudden. I mean, even after the 10 April webinar, he thanked me and congratulated me for doing all this thing. And we were talking about his health and everything. And then suddenly this news came from Ashwita that Kaka, Baba has passed away. And it was really, it didn't sink in that time that, yeah, I told Srikant, I think that it didn't feel real that Nitin is not with us. And even today, I sometimes used to think that, oh, maybe Nitin will show up in one of these pains that I see. Because he used to be there for all the meetings, even with his health so deteriorating.
Correct.
So I hope Usha, his wife, will be able to bear this loss because she has already suffered quite a lot. And Ashwita, I hope she will help get her mother back to her feet. And
Right.
yeah, and I hope for not only for SCI Maharashtra group, but also all the groups that maybe people like Nitin are there for them. Maybe more Nitins are born in SCI, more dedicated and very straightforward, clean and very stern in a way, but self-motivated and dedicated volunteers like him. Thank you.
Thanks, Sunilji, for your deep, long relationship with as teams you were working together with him. So since that day you knew Nitin. Incidentally, I was going through this SCI founders life, this one story. So incidentally or coincidentally, you can say that both of them have passed away at the age of 66. When Pierre Sirisol was also at the age of 66, he passed away.
Oh.
And Nitin, as you can say, one of the stalwarts of SCI-India. So we have lost him on the age of 66. That's a very identical this one. So can I request now Srikant to say about his association with Nitin? Srikant?
Yes. Basically, it was really shocking for us to hear the news. पीछे जाएंगे तो मेरी पहचान नितिन से जो हुई थी वो उषा के थ्रू, उनकी वाइफ जो उषा उनके थ्रू हुई थी, क्योंकि उषा यादव एंड दिस फैमिली इज अवर फैमिली फ्रेंड्स. Through Usha, I went to the other blind school and used to go, and there I met Nitin there. नितिन के बारे में वो मेरा अकेला कई फ्रेंड नहीं था, मीन्स मेरा फ्रेंड नहीं था, ही वॉज अ फैमिली फ्रेंड, हमारा फैमिली फ्रेंड था. सो इट वॉज अ ग्रेट लॉस फॉर आवर फैमिली. दूसरा है बोलेंगे उसके बारे में, थे इन केस ऑफ SCI, मैं उनके साथ जुड़ा उषा के थ्रू, उधर जाके उनसे जुड़ गया SCI में, ब्लाइंड स्कूल में. और उसके बाद हमारा दोस्ती होते चला गया. बहुत साल तक मैं उनके कांटेक्ट में था. बाद में आई वाज शिफ्टेड टू नासिक, तो थोड़ा कांटेक्ट हमारा कम हो गया. लेकिन उनके SCI के बारे में ये देखेगा तो ही वाज वेरी स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड इन द SCI वर्क. कुछ भी ऐसा ये करके नहीं रखता था, रिलेशन मेंटेन करने के लिए करना, ऐसा कुछ नहीं. कुछ भी डिसीजन लेना है तो ही वाज वेरी स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड, बट एज अ पर्सन ही वाज वेरी काइंड, क्योंकि हमारा वो फैमिली फ्रेंड भी था. और उसके घर में अभी हम लोग जाना आना रहता था. इवन व्हेन ही वाज शिफ्टेड टू कोंकण, myself and my wife used to go there. तो उसका इस उधर घर में जाने के बाद तो उषा को इतना ये करता था कि उनको ये दे दो, ये करो, उनके लिए ये करो. तो ही वॉज वेरी काइंड इन पर्सन. लेकिन SCI के बारे में कुछ डिसीजन लेना था, ही वॉज वेरी स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड. मास्टर ग्रुप के बारे में बोलेगा तो मास्टर ग्रुप बीच में जो मास्टर ग्रुप थोड़ा ठंडा हो गया था, लेकिन नितिन के आने के बाद लास्ट 3-4 years this SCI Maharashtra group just because of the Nitin. And I feel it is a great loss for Maharashtra group or SCI India also. Thank you.
Thank you, Shrikant. You expressed your relationship as a family friend. It was really, very emotional one. Thanks for that. Now, can I request Mahindra Galani to say his association with Nitin? Mahindra.
Thank you. Nitin, I met first time way back in 1985 in Jambulpara. And शुरुआत यहाँ से हुई कि I was that time part of Blind Graduates Forum of India. And it so happened that they were having a camp there. And Nitin, Vivek, and they said, well, why don't you also join? And I, with a couple of my other blind friends, we went there. And what really touched me and which I still remember and cherish, कि generally यही होता है कि when somebody having disability, blindness, any other, तो लोगों का यही होता है कि अरे आप क्या कर पाओगे. It was never ever any such comment, I mean, from anyone. But I remember, on the contrary, Nitin would ask us कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं. वहाँ पे there was also a girls' school, blind girls' school there in the village. कि इसको हम कैसे improve कर सकते हैं, contribute कर सकते हैं. And from there, our association went on so long as I was in India, that we met very often. And since I was staying at Masjid Bandar, तो हम लोग बहुत बार Curry Road station पे मतलब मिलते थे कहीं पे, and he would stay with me at Curry Road station, बातचीत करते थे. और क्या हम आगे जाके SCI के लिए कर सकते हैं, तो ये सब बातें करते थे. मुझे ये बात का दुख है कि मैं अभी 2-1 साल पहले, आई थिंक नितिन का जब डायलिसिस की शुरुआत हुई थी, तो मैं उस वक्त मुंबई में था और मिलना चाहता था, लेकिन वो अरेंजमेंट हो गई थी कि ऑलरेडी ही वाज टू गो टू कोंकण. तो मैं लास्ट टाइम नितिन को मिला था 2020 में in person, कि जब I was planning to celebrate my 60th birthday. I wanted to invite him, and I came to know from friends that his health was not good. So I went over to his place. I met Nitin and Usha, and I invited them, but Nitin said, "Dekh Mahendra, main nahi aa sakta." His health was not good, and पैर का भी it was severed. So that was sad. And all of a sudden, I read a couple of days ago a message from Asmita, because he was in my broadcast list, where Asmita must have seen my post, and she wrote that I lost my father, and she wrote, "Where is the condolence meeting planned next week?" And I wrote back that I unfortunately can't come. I'm here in Austria. But these memories will really remain. And as I said, the positive attitude of him, not to kind of say that, well, as I said, generally, आप क्या कर सकते हो? Then instead of that, he would discuss and consult that what can be done. So that is a very positive thing which I'll remember. And I just, in the beginning, in the conversation, came to know that he was few months younger to me. So I just turned 66 in January, and he would have been in 8 days' time completed 66. So it's a real pity, real loss to such a young age to die. So my sympathy with Usha and Asmita. Thank you.
Thanks, Mahendra, for your old association with him, and what are the thoughts about his magnanimity in thinking that anybody can do anything. So nicely said. Now, can I request Kishore to express his thoughts upon Nitin's acquaintance and relations, associations? Kishore ji.
हेलो, सुनाई दे रहे हैं?
Yes, yes.
मेरी पहली मुलाकात नितिन जी से दादर ब्रांड स्कूल में ही हो गई थी। उसके बाद मैंने उनके साथ जामुलपाड़ा का कैंप भी किया है और बाद में बहुत सारे मतलब एक्टिविटीज में एक साथ हम लोग रहे हैं। और मुझे उसके मतलब ओवरऑल जो उसका जो स्वभाव था उसमें आई थिंक ही इज अ ग्रेट मोटिवेटर. So he used to motivate the people to take initiative in SCI work, and he has generated so many volunteers to join our Dadar brand school. Now there is a big team. Unfortunately, that gents are not allowed nowadays in school, but what are that female volunteers? He has just what I can do, trained. So there is a good team, and that work is going on. And my two things I want to tell you tell the group is that 2 years back he just thought of just paying some token of amount to SSC pass students of Dadar Brand School, and he took initiative and he raised amount of more than 50,000 alone, without the help of SCI and all that. And he just distributed that money to all the volunteers that SCI passed out students of Dadar Brand School. And in the next year, he took the initiative and he generated more than 1 lakh rupees. He raised more than 1 lakh rupees, distributed the money, and whatever that balance was there left there, that he just advised the treasurer of SCI Maharashtra to deposit in SCI Maharashtra group account as a donation, so that excess amount is shown as donation in Maharashtra group account. So like that, he was really a good motivator, and it is a great loss to Maharashtra State Group. And what I pray Almighty God to give us a strength to his family members to bear the loss. And I just at last I say Om Shanti.
Thank you, Kishore ji, for your detailed the nature of Nitin. What he always wanted to help others. He took always an initiative in that, and he succeeded in that. Thanks a lot. Now, can I request Mr. Shahar Banu Gular? Shahar Banu Gular ji, आप हैं? He's
not there.
Not there. Okay. Then can I call on Vaishali ji? वैशाली जी आप हैं?
हाँ सर आहे.
आप अपना वक्तव्य पेश करें.
माझी आणि नितीन सरांची तशी फार जुनी अशी ओळख नाही. काही वर्षापूर्वीच आम्ही एकमेकांशी संपर्कात आलो, पण बोलतात ना काही वर्षातच त्यांनी पूर्ण आयुष्याची शिकवण दिल्यासारखं झालंय. SCI मध्ये आल्यानंतर ऍज अ व्हॉलंटियर काय काम करायचं, कसं करायचं, त्यांनी बरेच मार्गदर्शन केलंय. आणि ज्यावेळी मला समजलं की मेसेज वाचला मी की 12:30 वाजता अशी दुःखद बातमी घडली, तर मी लगेच वर्षाताईंना कॉल केला दादरला कमला मेहता स्कूलमध्ये. तर त्यांना सुद्धा तो शॉक बसला की कारण आपण सतत 3 वर्ष त्या मुलींना जी आपण SSCच्या मुलींना मदत करत आहोत, तर त्या मदतीमुळे बऱ्याच मुलींना आर्थिक मदत झालेली आहे. त्यांना खूप छान वाटलं ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टीमुळे. तर मला खूप दुःख होतंय की ह्या गोष्टीचं की ज्यांनी SCI मध्ये काम करताना मला वेळोवेळी मार्गदर्शन केलंय. वादविवाद झाले ती गोष्ट वेगळी, पण मला सतत त्यांनी मार्गदर्शन केलंय. तर असा एक आपल्यामधला म्हणजे तुमचा मित्र आमचा मार्गदर्शक आज आपल्यामध्ये नाहीये, तर खूप दुःख होतंय. आणि उषाताईंच्या सोबत आहे, त्यांच्या दुःखामध्ये सहभागी आहे. तर मी माझ्याकडून एकच बोलेन की जिथपर्यंत मला शक्य आहे दादर कमला मेहता स्कूल मधलं कार्य मी सतत चालू ठेवेन. बस अजून मला काही बोलायचं नाही.
धन्यवाद वैशाली जी। आपके अपने विचार जो है नितिन जी के बारे में, भले ही अल्प समय की ही आपकी पहचान थी, लेकिन फिर भी आपने बहुत कुछ उनके बारे में जाना और उनके बारे में कहा। धन्यवाद। क्या मैं अभी हेमंत पेडनेकर जी से बात प्रार्थना कर सकता हूं कि आप अपने विचार प्रकट करें सर? हेमंत जी।
यस, नमस्ते जी सर। मैं माफी चाहता हूं, मैं ग्रुप में नया हूं, लेकिन आपके पूरे विचार सुने। मैं सुनील का कजिन ब्रदर हूं और जम्बूपाड़ा में भी गया हूं। और मुझे एक लाइन याद आती है, जिंदगी के साथ भी जिंदगी के बाद भी। तो नितिन जी एससीआई के लिए पूरी जिंदगी में कोशिश करते रहे, अपने फैमिली मान के उन्होंने सबको इंस्पायर किया। ये क्या, इससे मुझे बहुत बड़ी सीख मिली, बहुत मैं इंस्पायर हुआ। और उनके लिए मैं दो शब्द कहना चाहता हूँ मैं। और जिंदगी के बाद में इसके लिए बोलता हूँ तो उनसे मुझे इतना इंस्पिरेशन मिला, जो सुनील मुझे बार बार कहता था तो नितिन जी से मिल ले, नितिन जी से मिल ले, लेकिन दुर्भाग्यवश मुझे वक्त नहीं मिला। लेकिन आज मैं आपसे अनुरोध करता हूँ कि अगर एससीआई मुझे अपनाती है तो मैं स्कूल के लिए बहुत कुछ बनाता हूँ, डोनेट करता हूँ। तो आपके स्कूल के बच्चों के लिए भी मैं डोनेट करने का मुझे मौका दीजिए। मुझे और एक दो बातें कहनी है
जी।
देखो, ये कंडोलेंस मीटिंग है मुझे मालूम है, लेकिन मैं तो थोड़ा सा बोलना चाहता हूँ। मेरा स्वीकार कीजिए, माफी चाहता हूँ।
बिल्कुल आगे बढ़िए।
मेरे मेरे पिताजी 2019 में गए। सुनील ने मुझे ये खबर दी थाईलैंड में, और मैं तुरंत वापस आ गया। उसके बाद में 2020 में मेरी माता जी गई। तो अपना अपना सा जाना ये बुरा होता है, हाँ, हमें बहुत सदमा पहुंचता है। लेकिन मैंने सोचा कि मेरी माँ को और मैंने पिता को कभी मैंने वैसे दुख नहीं दिया। उन्होंने जो कहा वो किया, उनका आज्ञा का पालन किया, उनको जितना हो सके मेरी तरफ से। मैं नहीं ये मानता कि मैंने उनको कभी दुखाया नहीं होगा, दुखाया होगा भी, फिर भी उन्होंने मुझे। तो मैं ये मानता हूँ वो, अभी हम बोलते हैं कि गीता में आत्मा अमर है। आइंस्टाइन भी बोलता है कि ये जिंदगी से कुछ नहीं जाता, मैटर है वो डिकम्पोज हो जाता है, दूसरा बॉडी बनता है। तो इसका मतलब है आत्मा तो अमर है। तो नितिन जी जो पूरी जिंदगी में एससीआई के पीछे लगे रहे, एससीआई की कोशिश करते, क्या हमसे वो दूर हो सकते हैं? एससीआई, मुझे लगता है नितिन जी की आत्मा हमें देख रही है। और हम ये मैंने महसूस किया, इसके लिए मैं बोलता हूँ। आप मुझे पागल कहेंगे, माफ कीजिए, कि जब भी मैं प्रॉब्लम में होता हूँ मैं पिताजी को याद करता हूँ, माँ को भी याद करता हूँ, मेरा न होने वाला काम भी हो जाता है। तो मेरे एससीआई के सभी भाइयों को बहनों से ये रिक्वेस्ट है कि नितिन जी को हमेशा याद कीजिए, वो आपको उस तरह से मदद करेंगे, आपका काम हो जाएगा। दूसरी बात ये है, हम सब अपने हेल्थ के बारे में सोचते हैं। देखो, अभी जो होना है होता है, वो अपने बारे में नहीं है। आप बोलेंगे अभी नितिन जी का जाना क्या बुरा है? बुरा तो है, फैमिली के बुरा है, सबके, हमारे सबके लिए बुरा, एक सदमा सा लगता है। लेकिन फिर भी अगर हम बोलते हैं कि हमसे ऊपर वो ऊपर वाला है, अभी हमारा थोड़ा सा जो हाथ कट जाता है तो हमें बहुत पेन होता है, लेकिन ज्यादा कट जाएगा तो ऊपर वाला हमें बेहोश कर देता है। तो ऊपर वाला भी जानता है, भाई ये जो नितिन जी, ये पवित्र आत्मा है, इसने मेरे लिए इतना कुछ काम किया है, इसे तड़पाना नहीं है मुझे। और इसके लिए एक पर्टिकुलर इसमें डेथ हो जाती है। डेथ का मतलब है कि हाँ, हम भी नहीं सह सकते, भाई ये हमारा साथी है, तड़प रहा है, हमें बहुत खराब लगता है। तो बस इस तरीके से ये लिया जाए तो ये है। और दो सिर्फ बातें कहना चाहता हूँ। देखो, हमारा मन जो दिल है वो साफ रहे। जैसे एक समझो फिश पॉन्ड है, उसमें कलरफुल मछली है, तो कलरफुल मछली है, ये गॉड से दिए हुए मैसेज है। हम जो भी काम करते हैं गॉड हमें हेल्प करता है, लेकिन ये कभी दिखेंगे तो पानी क्लियर रहेगा तभी। तो इसके लिए हमारे मन में कभी गुस्सा आता है, कभी फ्रस्ट्रेशन आता है, कभी कुछ आता है, तो ये पानी गंदा हो जाता है तो मछली नहीं दिखती। तो मेरा सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है, बस ये सब छोड़ दो। हमारा काम अच्छा चल रहा है, इससे के लिए कर रहा है, भगवान के लिए कर रहे हैं, हम करेंगे ज्यादा से ज्यादा। और लास्ट में इतना ही बोलना चाहता हूँ कि नितिन जी ने एससीआई को अपनी फैमिली में, आज के कंडोलेंस मीटिंग सिर्फ यहाँ तक नहीं थमनी चाहिए। कहने का मतलब है इससे नितिन जी के, हमारे सबके ऊपर, एससीआई के सब मेंबर के ऊपर, मेरे ऊपर भी मैं कहता हूँ, बहुत उपकार है क्योंकि उन्होंने इतने अच्छे विचार मुझे आज दिए। तो ये हमारा सबका फर्ज बनता है कि उनकी बीवी है, बच्ची है, उनको जो भी हेल्प लगे तो हम सब कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि ये हमारी फैमिली है। और मैं बीवी और बच्चे को मैंने देखा नहीं, मैं उनसे भी रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ, भाई आपके पिताजी ने, आपके हस्बैंड ने एससीआई के लिए इतना कुछ दे दिया है, उसका हम एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर सकते। तो आपका भी फर्ज बनता है, आप हिचकिचाए मत। तकलीफें आती है, लेकिन ये हम सब एक फैमिली करके रहेंगे ना एक दूसरे मध्ये, जब बहुत अच्छा हो जाएगा। थैंक यू नितिन जी। नितिन जी, मैं आपको प्रणाम।
थैंक यू हेमंत जी, आपके विचार बड़े उदार विचार थे, बड़ा अच्छा लगा। आपने ये कहा कि माता पिता जो होते हैं, मेरे लिए तो माता पिता भगवान है सर। मैं भगवान को नहीं दिखता, पहले माता पिता होता है, उसके बाद भगवान। और यही विचार आगे बढ़ते हुए मैं अभी बुलाना चाहूँगा नीता जी, नीता रानी जी हैं, नीता रानी।
सर,
या प्लीज आप अपना वक्तव्य पेश करें। नितिन जी के सहयोग का, संबंध का, एसोसिएशन का, किस तरह से आप उनको देखा है?
मतलब नितिन जी से हमारी पहली मुलाकात केयर केयर संस्था के मार्फत हुई। कुछ साल पहले ही मुलाकात हो गई थी। केयर, हमारा जो टिटोला का कैंप है, वहां पे हम लोग ने फर्स्ट कैंप किया था 5 दिन का। और वो कैंप में हम लोग 2 दिन रुके, 5 दिन का कैंप था। 2 दिन रुके, फिर हम लोग को घर की याद आने को लगी। हम लोग जाने के लिए कुछ ना कुछ रीजन ढूंढ रहे थे कि अभी हम लोग जाएंगे करके, नहीं रुकेंगे। लेकिन नितिन सर को पता चला तो उन्होंने मुझे, हम लोग को, मतलब मुझे फोन किया, बोले नहीं जाना नहीं है। वो फर्स्ट बात उनसे, मतलब उस टाइम फोन पर हो गई थी। फिर वो 2 दिन में हम लोग को मिलने को उधर कैंप पे आए टिटवाला में। फिर हम लोग को समझाया कैसे कैंप, हम लोग ने कैसे कैंप किया हुआ था, कैंप का क्या मतलब होता है, क्यों करना है आपको, ऐसे ऐसे क्यों जुड़ना है, सब उन्होंने तभी हम लोग को बताया। और हम लोग वहाँ पे रजिस्ट्रेशन किए मेंबरशिप के लिए टिटवाला कैंप में। और तब से नितिन सर का हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ मार्गदर्शन होता था। लेकिन इतना इसमें ना, सीनियर में हम लोग को, मतलब हम तो छोटे से मेंबर थे, जस्ट हुए थे, लेकिन किसका इतना फोन नहीं था। लेकिन नितिन सर हमेशा 2 महीने में, 3 महीने एक बार तो फोन करते थे कि क्या हुआ, आप काम क्यों नहीं करे, क्यों रुके हैं, कैंप लगाओ, ये करो, मतलब ऐसा उनका ये रहता था। इलेक्शन के वक्त भी वो मुझे फोन कर देते थे, नीता बताओ किसको हम लोग अभी इलेक्शन को खड़ा करेंगे, आप थोड़ा लोगों से बात करो, उनको इलेक्शन में खड़ा होने के लिए बोलो। तो उसमें उनसे, उनके साथ मेरा डिस्कशन होता था। कभी कभी मैं खुद उपाध्यक्ष में बोल देती, सर मुझे इतनी जिम्मेदारी नहीं जमेगी, आप मुझे मत ले। नहीं नहीं, होना है। उनकी बात मतलब ऐसी होती थी ना कि हम लोग टाल ही नहीं सकते थे। इत, इतने मतलब इतना बोले ना, जैसे अपने एक अधिकार के रूप में वो हम लोग को बोलते थे ना, तो हम लोग उनको मना ही नहीं कर सकते थे कोई बात में। तो मतलब इतना अच्छा उनसे मतलब थोड़ा लगाव भी था। अभी बीच में वसई में एक स्कूल में हम लोग को फैन चाहिए था, वो स्कूल को डोनेशन के लिए। तो सर से मेरी बात हुई, सर को मैं बोली मैं खुद कहाँ से भी डोनेशन जमा करूंगी और मैं देती हूँ अपने एससीआई की तरफ से। तो सर बोले नहीं नहीं, क्यों आप क्यों अकेले करेंगे, अपन मिलकर करते। तो सर ने वो ग्रुप में डाला, फिर विवेक सर, शेरा बानू मैम, सब लोग ने कंट्रीब्यूशन, 2-4 दिन में वो फैन मेरे मतलब मुझे मिल गए, मेरे घर पे आ गए कुरियर से। मतलब इतना अच्छा उनका ये था ना। मतलब मुझे दुख होता है कि हम लोग को कुछ ज्यादा उनसे सीखने को मिला नहीं, बहुत कम वक्त मिला उनके साथ ये करने का, और हम लोग ने अपॉर्चुनिटी मतलब गला दी, ऐसे लग रहा है हम लोग को कि हम लोग और कुछ बहुत कुछ सीख सकते थे। लेकिन क्या होता है, पर्सनल लाइफ में हम लोग इतना बिजी रहते कि सोशल वर्क में थोड़ा ध्यान कम जाता है। तो अभी ऐसे फील होते हैं ना, क्या अपन इंसान ऐसा रहते कि हम लोग फोन ही नहीं करते एक दूसरे को इतना, इसमें थोड़ा थोड़ा मतलब अपने अपने में ही रहते। और फिर जाने के बाद अपने को लगता है अरे हम लोग ने क्या खो दिया, मतलब वो बोल भी नहीं सकते हम लोग की।
सही है, संभालिए अपने आप को, पिताजी संभालिए।
सॉरी सर।
नहीं, नो प्रॉब्लम, संभालिए।
बस
और
मुझे यही कहना है
जी
कि
जी
आगे जाके हम लोग कोशिश करेंगे कि अच्छी तरह से, एटलीस्ट खुद के लिए नहीं लेकिन नितिन सर के याद में, या उन्होंने कुछ हम लोग के लिए वक्त दिया निकाला, उसके लिए हम लोग एससीआई का कुछ ना कुछ थोड़ा बहुत हम लोग से जितना होता है उतना काम करने की पूरी कोशिश करेंगे।
जी जी
सीनियर के मार्गदर्शन लेंगे हम लोग अभी। और अभी कोशिश करें हम लोग सामने से फोन में, हम लोग सोचे थे सीनियर हम लोग को फोन करना चाहिए, मतलब सीनियर ने बात, हम लोग को तो कुछ मालूम नहीं, सीनियर जो पर्सन है उन लोग सब लोग हम लोग को गाइडेंस करे ऐसे। लेकिन अभी गलती महसूस होती है कि नहीं, हमने भी खुद फोन करके इनिशिएटिव लेना चाहिए कि बात करने के लिए। लेकिन हम लोग फोन नहीं करते, टालते बात, एक महीने में एक बार भी बात करने के लिए हम लोग को टाइम मिलता नहीं है, या टाइम होता है तो हम लोग के ध्यान में नहीं रहते। तो भी मतलब बहुत बुरा लगता है, एक पिताजी के समान थे नितिन सर, कुछ भी थे, मतलब एक छत्र छाया गया हमारे ऊपर से, ऐसा ऐसा लग रहा है। मतलब महाराष्ट्र कमेटी अभी पूरी एकदम ये हो गई, ऐसे अनाथ जैसे हो गई, ऐसा लग रहा है।
जी जी जी
बस इतना ही बात करना।
धन्यवाद। आपने बहुत ही भावुक होकर जो बातें कही हैं वो वाकई में संजीदगी से भरा हुआ है। और ये बात भी आपने एक अपनी बात पे कह दी कि एक दूसरे के संपर्क में रहना भी चाहिए, बहुत अच्छी बात है। मैं आपका धन्यवाद देता हूँ इस बात के लिए कि सभी को याद दिलाने के लिए कि बातचीत होती रहनी चाहिए। इसके बाद मैं बुलाना चाहूँगा हेनरी सैमुअल सर। हेनरी सैमुअल सर, आर यू?
Hello, sir. I'm audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Thank you, Rajan, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody on the online.
Yeah.
I would not speak much, but it was Nitin Vengurlekar sir, born on 10th May 1960 and expired just recently, completing almost 66 years. But I'm sure on all these 66 years, he had been really spent a real valuable time. With some people, he had spent almost 30 to 35 years, as I hear. But with some, he had spent short time of about 1 year or 2 years. But even then, in all these years, he had been able to contribute a lot to everybody. I'm sure he has given a lot of knowledge, of maturity, of experience that he always had throughout. I was just watching his pics that I had saved all this time. After I heard about his news, I was almost associated with SCI, not as a member, but as external, I would say, intruder, where I had almost participated in almost 11 programs and then 2 AGMs. And then through all this, virtually, I had been connected to Nitin sir in so many ways, and he had been talking to me. I had been talking to him, sometimes verbally, sometimes on WhatsApp messages, though views mismatched sometimes. He used to understand, he used to console me, and then we used to get together and then share each other's program. Even I shared my experiences and he used to share his experiences, and we had a good time. And I'm sure in all these days, he sure had taught us a lot. And this lesson that he has taught us through his experiences, through his knowledge, is going to really help everybody, not only in the personal life, but through SCI and any other organization through which he had been linked to. I would not say that we have lost him. We have him in our thoughts, in our ideas, in so many other ways. He has left his imprints and his footprints into our life through which we can walk. For walking, he had left us a path in which we could successfully lead a successful life, in which I would say. And he has only shifted his address. He has only changed his address. That's all. And though we may miss him physically over here, but I'm sure he is there, and the bigger door is open to him, and he will be younger and much healthier and in a much good mood, doing a lot of better works in the next world that he is entering. And I'm sure that would console. I had only met him once in the hospital at Panvel, where I had been able to meet his wife, Usha, and daughter, Ashwita. And it was really fortunate that I at least met once at that time, due to which I had been able to communicate with him later on this stage, later in this stage, in a better way and in an understanding mode. And in that hospital, it was really a touching phase for me, in which in the ward only I was allowed alone, and then I and him only were there together. And I suddenly felt like touching and praying for him. And at that time, I didn't realize what I was doing. But later in the WhatsApp group, he had mentioned that that prayer had helped him to a large extent in strengthening him. And he had recovered a lot, and he had a good time. And though with every limitation, every challenges that he had, I'm sure he spent a good life with everybody, not only with the family, though there are so many challenges, but then with the family and with his friends and with the SCI and everybody whom he came in contact with. I'm sure he had a good time, and he had given us a very good lesson that in which we can walk through. Thank you so much. I would really thank Nitin sir at this stage for spending so much time in a wonderful way, and giving us his time, and helping us in so many ways that people had been mentioning. And I'm sure what people had been mentioning was only a visible part of his invisible nature that he had. There's a bigger nature that he had, a bigger aspect in which may not be visible to everybody. Maybe his family, maybe it may be visible to them to an extent. But then he had a visible part which everybody saw, and then an invisible part where he had been helping so many people in so many other ways. And I really thank him for his life, and I'm sure wish him a happy life in the next door that he has passed through. And may Usha madam and Ashwita Beti be strengthened. I'm sure they will be able to manage the situation. And along with that, SCI group, everybody. I know everybody is missing him, but I'm sure this phase will pass, and we will walk through that lessons that he had given us. And let prosperity be there with his guidance and with his blessings that he is going through, and he is watching us do that. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Henry. I will like to say a few words before giving the mic to Ashwita to say her views on the Nitin's passing away and the relations between what we all had. I was actually came to SCI those days in, I think, 89, 90, somewhere in those days. And basically, I was into theater and sports. So I did 2 or 3 plays for the Dadar Blind School girls there. So we all used to meet there Sundays, and we used to spend some time in the school with the children. Again, we go to that Shobha refreshment where we all used to sit there and discuss a lot about other things. Second thing, what Nitin, the word Nitin is there. If you write in English, it starts with N and ends with N. So he is always in, if you take it reverse way or the forward way. It is in with the teamwork. He was always for the team. He's a team man, and he was a committed man. And a couple of years back, when P.R. Sirasol's anniversary was coming, he asked me, would you like to anchor the program? And never ever we discussed about the anchoring, who will doing, how we do it. He called me up, Suresh, you are doing this. That's it. So I said, how you know that? Well, no, I guessed it. You will do this, and I am doing it. I did that with a couple of my friends were there, and that saga continues now. Vivek has given the torch to me to conduct the programs, so I'm thankful to Vivek also. And Nitin, as usually, I told you the 66th year, as I was going through the history of Pierre Sirasol, he also passed away at the age of 66. So that's a similarity between the two great workers, what we have. And his legacy should continue as it is, wherever he has left physically, and he left for the heavenly abode. And now we have to continue the tread, his path, whatever he has led. So we need somebody to take over that role and then continue the work. Yeah. Yes. Anybody want to say in between? Yeah. Anyway, that reminds me. But before giving to Ashwita, can I request all the attendees here who are there, please will observe at least 1 minute silence in his memory, Nitin's memory.
Yes, sure.
Thank you. Dhanyavad.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Mr. Suresh, Mr.
Yeah.
Suresh,
Yes.
can I get his brief profile for us? Someone can make it.
Yeah, just last speaker, the Ashwita is there, sir. Just
Pardon, sir?
give me 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, the last speaker, Ashwita. Ashwita, can I request you to express your views? Though it's very difficult, but anyway, this has to go.
Okay. So, respected members of the SCI team, first of all, thank you all for arranging this meeting and for being with us during this difficult time. With deep sorrow, we remember my father who passed away on 28 April 2026 at around 12:30 time. He was actually not just a father, but a guiding line, my strong support, and a kind-hearted person who touched many lives. As per his wish, we donated his body. This was something he truly believed in. Even his final moments, he chosen to help others, and we are very proud of him for this. It was actually not easy for us. He was deeply connected to SCI, and it was truly in his blood. He always believed in helping people and making a difference. He wanted to do something meaningful for others, and he lived his life with that purpose. In his professional life, he was very strong and actually straightforward, but at the heart, he was actually kind, soft, and he never believed in anything unfair or wrong. So we could not keep him with us long, but his values, his loves, and his teaching will always stay with us. He always he will continue to live in our memories, in our actions, and in the life he touched. I will miss him every single day. I don't know actually how to imagine life without my Baba. He was something like, don't know, like he's very different kind of person. Like he was everything to my eye, to me and my son Arav. But we are grateful for all love and beautiful moments we shared with him. On behalf of our family, I sincerely thank you for each one of you for your prayers, support, and presence today. And thank you so much for all for your kind words. And it truly means a lot for us. Thank you so much, all.
Thank you, Ashwita ji. We are always there whenever at your one call. All the members, old we acquaintances, we know we are always there. And as you rightly said, he lived up to his words. He donated his body. He was very much, ambassador for donation. So body donation.
Kodama.
Yes. Now, can I request Vivek or Shrikant to thank all the members on behalf of SCI?
Shrikant.
Shrikant, please, sir.
Yes. This year, CNN, you want to say something? You want to say something?
No,
CNN sir, yeah. CNN sir wanted to go actually.
I wanted to go. Okay.
Yeah, he's not well, na?
ठीक है.
Yeah. Shrikant.
विवेक तो बोलना.
No, just thank.
Just thank all the members. That's it.
Okay. On behalf of this condolence meeting, so as per our request, so most of the members, all the members from all the parts have come here, and they have attended the meeting, and they have given their views regarding our beloved friend, late friend, Mr. Nitin Vengurlekar. I thank on behalf of SCI, everyone here who was present here. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, all. Bye bye.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank
all.
you. Take care.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.